They were called out, canceled, dragged, and disgraced. But somehow, they only got richer. In this explosive Review Daddy exclusive, we break down the top 10 American billionaires who built empires from scandal. A deep dive into the wildest journeys from controversy to cash. We're not just talking lawsuits. We're talking full-blown public humiliation, Twitter meltdowns, exposed tapes, betrayal, lawsuits, and everything in between. And yet, each of these billionaires emerged more powerful than before. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Your support means the world. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We explore power, money, controversy, and the cultural figures who shape our world. Let's count down from number 10 to the undisputed king of scandal-powered success, Travis Kalanick, the Uber fall and rise. At number 10 is Travis Kalanick, the tech genius who co-founded Uber, launched a revolution in transportation, and then got run over by his own company's culture. The scandal? Massive. Uber was slammed with sexual harassment allegations, gender discrimination, toxic leadership accusations, and even reports of illegal software to evade law enforcement. Kalanick was forced to step down in disgrace. His leadership was described as aggressive, frat boy toxic, and unethical. But here's the twist. Even after his exit, he walked away with billions. He invested quietly into a startup called Cloud Kitchens, which builds ghost kitchens for food delivery companies. And that project is now worth more than $15 billion. Was getting kicked out the best thing that ever happened to him? 9. Peter Thiel, the quiet puppet master. Peter Thiel isn't your typical flashy billionaire, but his influence? Massive. He co-founded PayPal, was one of Facebook's earliest investors, and is the founder of Palantir, a billion-dollar surveillance tech company that sells to governments. His scandal? He secretly bankrolled Hulk Hogan's lawsuit against Gawker Media as revenge for exposing his sexuality. Gawker was bankrupted. Thiel has faced heavy criticism for privacy violations, controversial political donations, and promoting mass surveillance technology. Yet Palantir went public. Thiel's net worth soared, and his control over the political tech world only grew stronger. Kanye West, Ye, the torn genius. At number 8 is a man who turned every public meltdown into money. Kanye West, or Ye. Once a celebrated rapper and producer, Kanye spiraled into controversy with public outbursts, political rants, and anti-Semitic comments that got him dropped by Adidas and other major partners. Forbes removed him from their billionaire list. But here's the kicker. He still owns Yeezy. The IP is his. His cultural relevance? Undeniable. Every time Ye breaks down, he breaks the internet. 7. Kim Kardashian, the empire from a tape. She was mocked, judged, laughed at. But Kim Kardashian flipped a leaked sex tape into a business empire. Her brand Skims became a billion-dollar fashion disruptor. She entered private equity. She's studying law. She redefined reality TV fame and made herself the poster girl for scandal-proof reinvention. What if being underestimated is the greatest advantage of all? Let's take a pause. These billionaires, they play in the shadows. Power moves in silence. But for you, your data's exposed, your searches are tracked, and every click is logged. If you're not using NordVPN, you're wide open. NordVPN is your digital armor, encrypting your data, hiding your location, and keeping your browsing private, even on public Wi-Fi. You don't need a billion-dollar scandal to value your privacy. Click the link in the description for a huge Review Daddy discount. Be smart, be safe, be unseen. 6. Mark Zuckerberg, from college hacker to metalord. Mark Zuckerberg created Facebook from a dorm room and turned it into the world's most powerful social network. Then came the scandals: Cambridge Analytica, election misinformation, accusations of censorship, mental health crises tied to Instagram. Congress grilled him, the world questioned him, but Zuckerberg rebranded Facebook into Meta and kept moving forward. 5. JayZ, the blueprint of rebirth. Born in the Marcy Projects, JayZ had a criminal record. He admitted to cheating on Beyoncé. He faced backlash for partnering with the NFL after Colin Kaepernick was blacklisted. But every scandal seemed to polish his legacy. He became hip-hop's first billionaire, expanded into luxury goods, sports management, and art investing. 4. Kylie Jenner, self-made or brand-made. When Forbes named Kylie Jenner the youngest self-made billionaire, the internet exploded. Later, Forbes retracted the title, accusing her team of inflating revenue numbers. Still, Kylie sold a controlling stake in Kylie Cosmetics for $600 million. The scandal gave her more press than any ad campaign ever could. What's more powerful, being a billionaire or being the story? 3. Jeff Bezos, the king of clean breaks. Jeff Bezos was outed for an extramarital affair via tabloid drama. His divorce from Mackenzie Scott was the most expensive in history, but none of it hurt Amazon. In fact, he stepped down as CEO to focus on Blue Origin and literally left Earth. 2. Donald Trump, the chaos capitalist. 2 impeachments, multiple lawsuits, FBI raids, a sex scandal, hush money case. You name it, he's faced it. And yet, Donald Trump is more powerful than ever. He built a billion-dollar brand on outrage and monetized it through media, MAGA, and real estate. Question for you. Is Trump the first man to build a political empire by embracing scandal instead of avoiding it? Everything you've seen in this episode proves one thing. The digital world never forgets. Every tweet, every search, every click, stored, tracked, harvested. So if you want billionaire-level digital protection, it starts with NordVPN. Click the link below. Lock down your data. Stay ahead of surveillance. It's your turn to move smart, like the moguls do.
Losing a smooth connection. Choose the VPN recommended by Forbes Advisor. Losing a smooth...
And finally, number 1, the only, Elon Musk. He smoked weed on Joe Rogan's show, called a hero diver a pedo guy, tweeted funding secured, and got sued by the SEC, renamed Twitter to X, fired half the staff, triggered stock crashes with memes, and every time his empire just got stronger. Tesla is worth hundreds of billions. SpaceX dominates private spaceflight, and X is his experimental lab for digital society. What if controversy isn't a bug in Musk's mind, but the master plan itself? So, what did we learn today? That scandal doesn't have to end your story. Sometimes it's the start of something bigger. These 10 billionaires prove that with the right moves, timing, strategy, and fearlessness, even your worst moment can become your launchpad. So here's our question for you. In a world where being canceled is just another phase, would you turn scandal into a strategy? Or are you playing it too safe to ever go viral? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to join the Review Daddy Tribe. We've got more content coming on fame, money, psychology, and power. Every day. Watch the next video now.